It's time for the KQEG-TV High School Game of the Week. Now, girls basketball, the Osseo Fairchild Thunder, and the West Salem Panthers. The High School Game of the Week is made possible by our sponsors, like Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning. Your comfort is their business on Southwest 2nd Avenue in Onalaska. Schumacher Kish, cremation and funeral services in La Crosse, La Crescent, and Onalaska. Boyer's Furniture, quality furniture at affordable prices on South Avenue, La Crosse. Citizen State Bank, a banking experience like no other, with locations in La Crosse and Onalaska. Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill on Leonard Street in historic downtown West Salem. American Family Insurance and your agent in West Salem, Jim Quinn. Union State Bank of West Salem, where customers and community come first. Big Boar Barbecue, Highway 16 in West Salem. Big Boar Barbecue, now that's a mouthful. The newly remodeled West Salem American Legion on Leonard Street in downtown West Salem. West Salem Pharmacy, Highway 16 West Salem, caring for you and about you. West Salem Pharmacy. And Allied Cooperative in Toma, West Salem, and Arcadia. Now, let's go courtside at West Salem High School with Art Fay and Terry Erickson.
Welcome, everyone, to West Salem High School, where we've got a non-conference game between the West Salem Panthers and the Osseo Fairchild Thunder girls basketball game tonight on the KQEG High School Game of the Week. Hi, everyone. This is Art Fay along with Terry Erickson. And, Terry, this is the season opener for Osseo. Right now, West Salem has got one game under the belt, so very early, obviously, in the basketball season for both these teams.
Well, we were here 48 hours ago.
Yeah.
Kicking off our first of about 60 high school games before we get into the postseason. I hope you're ready to work a few, because I'll tell you, I have a few of them on my calendar. But we just finished football last weekend. Now our second game of the season here from West Salem. So it was an exciting game on Tuesday night, and West Salem came out on the losing side, but they played well.
They did. They took on a tough Onalaska team, and that game was close for a long ways into the game.
It was, and it was close till halftime, and then there was a spurt midway through the second half that really the countless turnovers on West Salem, and they couldn't get any second shots. But it wasn't a really well played game on either side. I talked to Shane Smaling, the head coach of Onalaska, and of course they're picked 1-2 in the Mississippi Valley Conference with Aquinas. He wasn't really pleased, and I could see why he wasn't. Same with Matt Quick. Saw some good things, but lots of work to do.
It was a 65-51 win for the Hilltoppers in that game. And before this game got started tonight, Matt Quick came up here and talked to us a little bit. And he said, they've lost a little bit through graduation. They wish they had a couple upperclassmen, but a lot of the kids had a lot of playing time last year.
One of the nice things about and the benefits of broadcasting is you get to meet a lot of coaches. Same thing with refereeing and so on. And we work with a tremendous amount of good coaches, and many of them are on our show, Seven Rivers Sports. Matt Quick, a tremendous guy, and always goes out of his way for the media.
West Salem Panthers graduated Brooke Benson, who was averaging about 13 points a game, and Sari Szymanski, who was averaging about 4 points a game. And they've got back on as a senior. The lone senior on this West Salem team is Abby Cavadini. Last year, she averaged about 8 points a game.
She's their 5'11 post player, all conference last year. You're right, losing Szymanski, losing Brooke Benson, who was all conference. And then, unexpectedly, Kara Gavigan, who was in the lineup to start this year, decided not to come out and to concentrate on her collegiate soccer career, which she is going to be playing next year. So that was a loss. So now the youth of West Salem even needs to produce more.
Well, we talk about youth. Coach's daughter, Maddie Quick, came up with 10 points in game number 1.
I remember last year she was our player of the game here because she's such a tremendous outside shooter. Did she play extremely well on a Tuesday night? No, she did not. But she's got the talent. She's got the IQ like so many coaches' kids have. And last year she shot 40% from the three-point line. She wasn't that effective on Tuesday, but she's got the ability.
Other players on West Salem to watch tonight. Ella Jordan, game number 1 at 15.
She was our player of the game. I want to make a shout out to her grandfather, Noel Jordan, who's in Naples, Florida, and watched our game on Tuesday night, sent me an email said he really enjoys watching our broadcast, and he is sitting in his recliner this evening from Naples, Florida, where it's about 80 degrees, watching this game, watching his granddaughter.
And probably another player to note is Kendall Gerke. She wears number 34, 9-point average last season.
She's a returning starter, tough in the paint, and they have some good bench players too. What's surprising is Anna McConkey, the freshman, was our other player of the game on Tuesday night. Played extremely well with quality minutes off the bench.
Last year, these Panthers were 7-5 in the conference, 13-10 overall. They are 0-1 right now. As we said, Osseo Fairchild, the Thunder come in here. This is their first game of the season, 10-4 last year, second in the Clover Belt West. They had a 14-9 record, and they've got a couple of kids coming back, Terry, that average in double figures. Michaela Steinke and Madison Hugdahl, both 11 points a game.
Yeah, and you did your homework, I'll tell you, Art, and you're exactly right. Both of them returning starters, both of them all conference, and you watch them. There'll be players off the bench there too, but watch those two because they'll be the keys inside here this evening.
And you kind of look down the rest of this lineup, they got a number of kids who saw a lot of playing time.
Yeah, well, there are a lot of players that played, and talk about youth. There's 3-4 seniors on the Osseo Fairchild Thunder roster. Interesting thing about this team too is Tara Simpson is the head coach. Now, if you don't recognize that name, it was Opperman. Her dad, the longtime head girls basketball coach at Onalaska, longtime head football coach. He's the assistant. Tara coached from 2009 to 2013. I don't know if you remember that, Art, and took her team to state in 2009-10. Took some time off to raise her family. Now is back in her second year as head coach with Jim Opperman, her dad, as the assistant coach.
I walked through the stands tonight, and Jim yelled out to me, and it just all of a sudden I did a double take. I'm going, we're not doing the Onalaska game.
Yeah. Well, he coached with his daughter before she left coaching to raise her family, and now he's back again. Her second year, his second year.
Yeah, and he was pretty excited about it because, he talked about this in the offseason. I think he really enjoys going up there and having an opportunity to coach with his daughter.
Yeah, he's got that coaching blood, like so many of us do. I went back into coaching too, football at Logan Middle, so I enjoy it as much as he does. And he brings so much experience. It's a plus for Osseo Fairchild.
All right, we're getting close to tip-off tonight. Onalaska connection here with the Opperman family from Osseo Fairchild. It is tonight Osseo Fairchild, the Thunder, taking on the West Salem Panthers. We'll be back right after this on the KQEG High School Game of the Week.
The thing I'm most proud of when I think about our company is the reputation that we've been able to build in this community. Our technicians have done a great job going out and performing magnificent jobs for the customer. And our customers have rewarded us with some really great reviews online.
We have over 150 5-star reviews online right now. Our technicians do a great job out there, and our reviews show it.
We can say without hesitation, when you choose Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning, you'll be glad you did.
Want to keep your employees happy? Buy them all lunch. Hi, Jerry here at Big Boar Barbecue. We cater lunches all the time for businesses big and small, 10 to 500. We can handle it. Give us a call and we'll help you figure out a great menu. Let's face it, good people are hard to find, so we can help you keep the ones you got. My grandpa used to say, you want to keep someone happy? Feed them barbecue. Big Boar Barbecue, Highway 16 West Salem.
Just come on down for the best food in town at Big Boar Barbecue.
And online at BigBoarBBQ.com.
You're invited to visit the newly remodeled West Salem American Legion in downtown West Salem. Come see the new banquet hall and meeting rooms. Check out the new bar and amenities. Then stop in for a delicious fish and shrimp dinner with choice of potato and salad bar on the first, third, and last Friday of the month. Play bingo on the first Monday of the month. Bring the family for an all-you-can-eat breakfast on the second Sunday of the month. For more information, go to WestSalemPost51.com. Schedule your next event at the all-new West Salem American Legion in historic downtown West Salem.
Not every game's a winner, but if you want to turn that frown into a smile, stop by Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill in West Salem for delicious post-game food. Their homemade 16-inch unlimited topping pizza for just $12 will put a smile on everyone's face. Stop in on Taco Tuesday or Wednesday for $2 burgers. Open every day at 11 a.m. with great lunch specials. For 40 years, Hunter's has had a rich tradition of serving the families of West Salem with great food at reasonable prices. Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill, Leonard Street in downtown West.
Welcome back to West Salem High School for the starting lineups now of the West Salem Panthers and the Osseo Fairchild Thunder. Osseo Fairchild in the dark uniforms tonight. So we'll be starting with number 3, Lacey Fraz. She is a sophomore. Number 4 is Brooke McCoon. She is also a sophomore. Number 10 is Michaela Steinke. She is a senior. Number 13 is Autumn Volbrecht, a senior. And number 22 is Madison Hugdahl. She's a junior. So 2 seniors, 2 sophomores, and a junior for head coach Tara Simpson.
Yeah, we'll see many players come off the bench. Not as many as West Salem. We saw like 10 players last week, but a lot of subs here this game.
All right, for the West Salem Panthers, number 12 is Paige Wiedemann. She is a junior. A sophomore, number 20, Ella Jordan. You mentioned her and her grandfather watching down in Florida. Number 22 is Maddie Quick, the coach's kid. She is a junior. Number 34, Kendall Gerke. Expect a few points coming out of her tonight. And number 40, Abby Cavadini. And the head coach of the West Salem Panthers is Matt Quick in the white uniforms with the orange trim.
And Matt Quick is not afraid to go to his bench. As I mentioned, Grace Waldenberger played a great deal. Anna McConkey, our player of the game. Marina Thompson played a great deal. Erica Spindler coming off the bench. So we'll have to keep track of this because there'll be so many players coming in and out. It's not easy to keep track of everybody.
All right, here we go. The tip that goes to Osseo Fairchild. Thunder with the control of the basketball as we start tonight's contest. And they're looking at a man-to-man defense here by the Panthers thrown up against them. And Terry, you watch this game. What do you think of the keys to the game as we get going?
I think taking care of the ball, being in good shape, running the floor, making good decisions. Those kinds of things that early in the season are always trouble spots, I think. But, you know, the non-negotiable ones, effort, enthusiasm, playing with purpose. That's what I saw with West Salem against Onalaska on Tuesday.
Well, these Thunder are looking to try to get it down inside. Shot goes up off the back of the rim.
Oh, nice baby hook. How many times you see high school girls with a baby hook? Tell me that.
Three-pointer, long range, and she drills it. Maddie Quick with a left-hander from the far side.
Well, she is their three-point threat, so you need to go out on her. That's no doubt about it.
And a return shot from three, not going to go. And West Salem quickly going down court. They got a 3-on-2 break across court. Here's Quick, same spot. Again.
Same spot, and a foul, I think, either after the shot or as she released.
Maddie Quick.
The officials tonight, Paul Laxton, Mike Mulzacher, two of the officials.
So they're not going to say this is in the act of shooting, so it was afterwards.
I don't know about that, but I guess Paul Laxton says out of bounds. Larry, the third official. Larry, come on, Terry. You're having a senior moment here.
All right, baseline drive, a little floater, not going to go. Out of bounds, stays with the Panthers. And they're going over to the bench. I think they're trying to figure out who got the foul.
I think that's what it was. And there were so many fouls called Tuesday night. The game started 7:15 and got rolled with a 9:45. It's like, come on, guys.
Wow.
And so many turnovers. It was a long game.
There's Quick going down the lane. Shot not going to go. Partially blocked.
Good verticality, too, by Osseo Fairchild, the Thunder.
Hugdall got that first foul.
Good call. It was a travel. You expect some turnovers early in the season. You don't expect, like, there were so many Tuesday night. It just got to be almost unacceptable.
You know, these two teams match up very nicely. And they look like that same similar play. They like to push the ball up and down the court in a hurry.
Yeah, and Onalaska tried to do that too. And they played out of control so much. You know, it's hard to accept turnovers that are a result of no purpose.
Around the perimeter, out high. Going baseline and a collision underneath. That's going to go against Osseo Fairchild.
Those are difficult calls. Could have been a charge. The foul was on the first defender. Second defender, I thought, planted her feet really well.
Goes against McCune. That's her first foul. Second team foul. And Abby Cavadini at the line. And that one's going to drop off to the side. 7-0. West Salem ahead of Osseo. And it is 15 minutes still left in the first half of play, so early going. There's a three-pointer on the way, back off the bracket. So here we go. Baseline drive, kicks it back out inside the circle. That one's not going to go. And here comes West Salem once again. And a nice move to get down to the drive, but off the mark.
Yeah, just overlaid it. Didn't get it high on the glass, a little too hard. Thunder haven't had a lot of good shots here early in this first half.
No, they pass around the perimeter, and they're really looking to get it inside. And
pass with a purpose, cut with a purpose, drive with a purpose.
it's right now in the early going, it just looks like that pass and then hold it, and that creates the defense opportunity to get back into place. Stolen away. Maddie Quick, 2-on-2. Quick little move inside, not gonna go.
She made a nice move, went around the defender, just did not connect. And as we talked about in the pregame, here we go with 3 subs right away for West Salem.
You know, and I was looking at that lineup, Terry. They got 12 kids dressed, but 4 of them played significant amount of time on the JV.
Yeah,
so
you
they're
can
probably
play
rotating in 8 kids.
Yeah, they can play 3 halves, of course, according to WIA rules.
Shot down the lane, up and in. Abby Cavadini for her first bucket of the night.
She's a force inside, and she was the other night.
And we got a reach-in foul underneath. First one against the Panthers. And I think that's going to go against Grace Waldenberg. 9-0 is the score. West Salem leading. Osseo Fairchild in the dark uniforms.
West Salem in their patented man-to-man. They love playing that. Matt Quick teaches good footwork, good help, good ball rotations.
Little turnaround shot not going to go. And a foul inside. We got some free throws coming.
Just cannot buy a basket, but second effort will get her to the free throw line.
So at the line will go Brooke McCune.
Abby Cavadini with that foul.
First points of the night for the Thunder. McCune with the second one coming.
Genevieve Norman reports in the game.
And she gets them both. Backing down inside and not being able to finish it. And we got a foul. West Salem gets it.
Larry Bodine, the official here, making that foul call.
Waldenberg picks up her second. 2 team fouls on the Panthers. 9-2. As stripped, it'll still stay with Osseo Fairchild.
Sure appeared that on Tuesday night both teams were really tired. It just, conditioning is always something that is difficult early in the season. And I know Shane Smaling was not happy with the way his players ran the court.
Mariah Steinke with the shot and bucket for the Thunder. That makes it 9-4.
Younger sister of Michaela Steinke.
And a couple more substitutions coming in for the Panthers. They substitute a lot, Terry, but I think Coach Quick expects his kid to, give everything they got out there.
Well, he likes to run like now with numbers, and that's why he plays a lot of people.
Tipped out of bounds. Panther ball.
Used to work a lot of games in the college conference, and the WIAC and Stout would always 5 in, 5 out, 5 in, 5 out. Nobody could ever get in a rhythm, and the stoppage of play was just continual.
Jordan with a shot. She's not going to make it. Out of bounds, still stays with Osseo Fairchild.
The Thunder off to a slow start here with 12 and a half minutes to go in the first half.
Ella Jordan making the steal. And she goes down and loses it out.
Yeah, good
late on the line or something.
Good effort, and right away she calls a timeout, so the turnover did not occur.
All right. Well, timeout on the floor. We'll take a timeout. 12:28 left in the first half. 9-4. West Salem leading Osseo Fairchild. Back right after this on the KQEG High School Game of the Week.
You know that Boyers is a small family business.
That doesn't mean it's not fully staffed. Here's our sales department.
Purchasing department.
Delivery and setup.
Warehouse crew.
Quality control.
Advertising.
We've got the best in sales, service, and selection. Come on down and check out Boyer's Furniture.
Welcome back to West Salem High School. Panthers with the basketball. Here's Quick. That spot she likes. Rattles it down.
Yeah, she sure does like that spot. All three of her attempts are from about the same spot.
Maddie Quick. Long range 3 threes tonight. Maddie Quick, a junior. Jordan passes it out. Here's Quick again.
Good recognition, though, kicking it out. And an open shot for Quick.
It's inside the circle. Panther basketball. Quickly down court, a reverse shot.
There's a nice shot. Didn't fall, but a nice spin move, too. That was really impressive by Abby Cavadini.
12-4 is the score. West Salem leading. Lob pass underneath. Got to take it back out. And we got to reach over the top foul underneath. That'll be the 4th team foul on West Salem.
It's the kind of foul that coaches don't really appreciate, just reaching from behind. Either play straight behind or play 3/4 or dead front. Don't just reach over the back of a player.
Call went against Paige Wiedemann. That's her first 4th team foul on the Panthers. On the line underneath. Osseo Fairchild basketball. But you're right, Terry. West Salem not afraid to go to that bench and keep these kids platooning in.
Just listening to Matt Quick on the sideline, it just reminds me so much of the previous head coach here. Of course, we know that was Mike Malott. You could hear him 2 blocks away.
Yeah. Yeah, the kids knew what the directions were. From
oh boy! As an official, it was a challenge sometimes too. Talk about a passion for the game of basketball, huh?
Yeah, he did. He did.
Well, Matt Quick, who's coached a lot of AAU, coached in Sparta, family of players. His wife, a great player in Potosi. Illegal screen, says Mike Malzacher.
And it racks up 5 fouls as a team. That goes against Abby Cavadini.
The officials on Tuesday night, though, made the game, lengthened the game so much. Every single touch was a foul. It was hard to play defense.
Collision underneath, nothing called.
Ooh. Looked like a foul, didn't it?
Looked like there was some contact, that's for sure. And stolen back by Osseo Fairchild. And wisely, they pull it back out. Driving down the lane, and we got a reach-in foul. Making a nice move going down the lane was Madison Hugdahl.
She did. She saw that crease, and away she went.
Kind of expect Hugdahl to get some points, and she has not been able to get it down low.
No, she's a returning starter, a junior, and as we said, all conference last year.
Allison Gilster was the Young lady getting the foul. Panthers love to get out there. There they go.
Yeah, just put the ball up way too hard, though, did Marina Thompson. I like tempo. I like rhythm. I like players and teams that go down the floor quickly. But not if a good shot does not result from it.
From the free throw line, there it goes. Lacey Fraz.
Yeah, Lacey Fraz, the point guard sophomore, wide open and makes the mid-range jump shot.
All right, 9:53, another timeout on the floor. 12-6, West Salem. We'll be back after this on the KQEG High School Game of the Week.
You know, the thing I'm most proud of when I think about our company is the reputation that we've been able to build in this community. Our technicians have done a great job going out and performing magnificent jobs for the customer. And our customers have rewarded us with some really great reviews online.
We have over 150 5-star reviews online right now. Our technicians do a great job out there, and our reviews show it.
We can say without hesitation, when you choose Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning, you'll be glad you did.
You want barbecue, but she doesn't? What do? Hi, Jerry here at Big Boar Barbecue. We know not everyone wants barbecue. That's why we feature so much more, like our fried chicken, Philly steak sandwich, meatloaf, great burgers, salads, wraps, and more. So keep peace in the family, stop in and try something from our extensive menu. It's so much cheaper than a divorce. Big Boar and more, Highway 16 West Salem.
Just come on down for the best food in town at Big Boar Barbecue.
Yeah, it's a mouthful.
Welcome back to West Salem High School. It's a 12-6 score. The Panthers leading the Lady Thunder of Osseo Fairchild. And we're going to jump ball underneath. Possession will stay with the Panthers. Difference in this game, the three-pointers that Maddie Quick has made about the same spot.
Yeah, and she's been wide open, too. You leave her wide open, she'll be a playmaker for them.
Block underneath, so the Thunder keep the basketball. Nice call for the basketball, but not able to put in the left-handed layup. As you said, Terry, these Panthers like to get down the court and hurry.
Look
there.
at that. Oh, my goodness, was that a good recognition. A touch pass, Paige Wiedemann. That was an excellent assist.
Kendall Gerke getting the bucket, and we got an offensive foul. Elise Dahl called with the foul. And here we got 4 different jerseys coming in for the Thunder.
Mike Malzacher passed on that, but the other official came in and get it. Kind of things we talk about collegiately is don't do that. Stay in your own primary.
There's a shot from the far side, not going to go. Nice pass inside, a nice left-handed layup, and one.
It was. Using her left hand, protecting the defense with her body, and as a result, she's going to get the old-fashioned 3.
Thompson with the foul, her first. Brooke McCune. He's got 5 in the game, 14-9. West Salem. And Quick trying to drive down the lane, lost the handle and lost the basketball out of bounds.
Saw the lane and just kind of out of control a little bit, and just instead could have jump stopped and possibly went up with it. But again, when you hurry in anything, when you hurry in life, those mistakes happen.
Osseo Fairchild West, out of the Clover Belt West Conference. Teams like Altoona, Cadott, Fall Creek.
Regis.
Regis is in there, yeah.
Regis, how many times do they win that Clover Belt West title? Oh, my goodness. About every year.
The drive is going to be picked up by Cavadini.
Remember the old days when Regis versus Aquinas in Wissa?
Yeah.
You remember those days? Oh,
I do.
Bill Allman was coaching against Rick Schneider, and oh boy, it was incredible.
Cavadini, not there, and we got a whistle. It's going to go against West Salem.
Somebody asked me the other day, is there such a thing as an over-the-back foul? And the answer is no. There is no such thing as over-the-back. None. You can be over the back and foul somebody, okay, and that's pushing from behind, but there's no such thing in any rule book that discusses over-the-back fouls. You know that?
No, I didn't know that. Fraz at the line. And that one's going to be on the floor. And a battle for it. Another jump ball.
I like 50-50 balls where players just, you know, it's a fumble recovery drill in football where you just go to the hardwood and just go after the ball. We used to run drills like that where the coach would roll them out and you'd have to dive after them. You probably did that down in
we did.
Down in Belmont.
Belleville, yeah.
Belleville.
Ella Jordan in the lane. Nice move.
She jump stopped so she didn't travel, and then she took one step to clear from the defense arc, and she had an easy bucket.
16-9 the score now. West Salem. 18 fouls on the Panthers, so that put Osseo Fairchild at the line with a bonus, and there it is.
Yeah, she disrupted the path of the dribbler. Did Ella Jordan, and resulted in a foul. One of the points of emphasis this year is disrupting the dribbler or the cutter, taking away from their angle, hip checking, rerouting, all those kinds of things. At the collegiate level, too, your sister, who's a head coach at Illinois, I'm sure she watches the same NC2A tape that I do about not allowing cutters and dribblers to drive without body contact.
Steinke hits the first and the second. 16-11. Panthers looking for a good shot on baseline and double coverage there.
Good defense. She elevated well, but even better defense.
And up and in.
Yeah, and good verticality, no call, and a bucket by the Panthers.
Kendall Gerke with the two. She's got 4 in the contest. Another one of our sponsors tonight is Schumacher Kish Funeral Homes, been serving the La Crosse area for over 50 years. They've got traditional service or prearranged funeral plans. It's comforting to know they'll be there when you need them. They've got locations in La Crosse, La Crescent, and Onalaska. Schumacher Kish Funeral Homes. 6:47 left in the half. 18-11. West Salem leading. And a weave taking it down the lane, and a shot that's a little wild.
Taking a page out of the WNBA and NBA, that weave.
Cavadini puts it up, not there. Rebounded by the Thunder.
Good ball movement.
Yep, looking for trying to get it inside. Now we got to travel.
I don't know about that. What'd you think?
Another one of those could have gone either way, I guess.
I thought there was a little contact, and I think he did a good job of letting that go, but I'm not so sure about that. We as officials, we talk about traveling a lot in our pregame, and one of the things we talk about is if it's a travel, everybody in the arena should see it. Otherwise, we don't call it.
Nice pass Return pass to Ella Jordan. She gets a nice shot.
And Ella Jordan did a good job of moving without the ball. She passed it, didn't stand there, moved, got open, and the result was 2.
And she's only a sophomore, showing some good maturity out there.
Played a lot of AAU ball. It was interesting. She played on the same team as Ava Smith, who was our other player of the game from Onalaska Tuesday night. Played on the same team, saw the dads talking after the game, and visited with them a little bit, so that was kind of nice.
And a double dribble.
You see so many of these teams now that play AAU ball during the off season that become friends with players from other teams.
Oh yeah, they see each other so much.
Oh, and on both the boys and the girls side, you see a lot of that. Then it becomes kind of an interesting matchup when the school season begins.
Drive down the lane, that's not going to go. Osseo Fairchild pushes it up. All the way down the lane, a little underhand layup, not going to go, out of bounds. West Salem basketball.
Just a little out of control again.
American Family Insurance and your West Salem agent, Jim Quinn. See Jim for protecting what you've achieved so you can dream fearlessly. Jim is your star-certified American Family agent. They're located at 123 East Hamilton Street in West Salem. American Family Insurance, protection carefully and dream fearlessly.
Wide open. Again, Ella Jordan, a three-point shot. Looked good on that, too. Released it well, good ball rotation. Nothing but net.
And largest lead of the night, 23-11. West Salem leading Osseo Fairchild. Down to 4.5 left in the first half. And off the glass
and in. There's a nice move. Using her height, Art, with a nice move, Madison Hugdell. That's why she was all-conference last year when she played inside.
Three-pointer not going. Bodies hitting the floor. Osseo Fairchild basketball. Aggressive play by both these two teams. There's a body bump.
It's kind of what we were talking about before, body bumps that are the cause to put air in the whistle. Some token body move contact is not worth putting, but that was a good call. You talk about Jim Quinn, as we're shooting 2 here. We're already at 10 fouls. 13 fouls in this half. Anyway, Jim Quinn, he's been with us ever since I started broadcasting here, and so many other West Salem sponsors. Every time we do a West Salem game, we just get all kinds of sponsorship.
Kayla Stanky at the line. Ten team fouls on West Salem, 3 on Osseo Fairchild. This is the second one. There are 4 kids with 2 fouls, so West Salem's got to be a little bit careful in that foul situation.
You pick up your 3rd before halftime, you know where you go, alongside the coach.
There's a three-pointer. That's down.
But the Panthers are not afraid to put the ball up. That time, Paige Wiedemann with an easy 3.
It's a 5th three-pointer tonight for the Panthers alone. Inside, and that one's going to go.
I like that play. I like that pass. Again, the number 22, and that's Madison Hugdell.
Osseo Fairchild basketball, 10-point lead, 26-16, West Salem.
Subs again, Lacey Frost back in the game for the Thunder, and
you talked about rhythm, Terry, and with kids coming in and out. West Salem just keeps bringing them in. I don't think they lose a step on their rhythm.
No, they don't, but a lot of teams do. It depends on how much you play your reserves in practice and if they know their role. And
shot underneath, goes out of bounds.
How do you get your reserves? How do you get your reserves ready to play during a game? You get them ready by giving them quality minutes in practice. here's the thing: if they don't play much in practice, and then all of a sudden they're called to go in, I mean, what do you expect, right?
Here's Quick, set up for the three. A little hard. West Salem rebounds. Ella Jordan. High arcer and in.
Oh, she's on fire.
Boy, you see a little look of confidence in
Oh,
her
and
eye?
Grandpa Noel just got out of his chair in Naples to applaud.
That three-pointer made it 29-16 West Salem.
More subs coming in here. We gotta. I need your help here, Art. On recognizing all these numbers.
Just use them all.
Micaiah Steiner back in. Michaela.
Here's Jordan. This is a two-pointer.
Oh, and her feet were solidly on the black line. That's right.
She's got a dozen in the first half. 31-16 West Salem. 2:31 left in the half. Down the lane, shot, not there. Quick.
Oh, nice unselfish. Nice unselfish. Hey, and an even better hustle back on defense by Michaela Steinke.
Steinke got up straight, avoided the body contact, made a nice block.
You better be in shape if you play for Matt Quick and the Panthers,
so.
because you're going 84 feet.
Yeah, you don't stop. There's a three-pointer off the back of the bracket.
Nobody crashing the boards on that.
Nice bounce pass on the baseline to her teammate, and 2 points for Steinke. Mariah
Steinke, only a sophomore. She's got a bright future ahead of her.
Quick inside, not there. We got a foul. We'll see some free throws coming up here.
I like the passing, the unselfish passing of the Panthers. Allie Gilster going to the line, averaged 7 points a game last year. Matt Quick told me this morning that they have to improve a great deal on their spacing. You hear so many analysts now talk about spacing, so many coaches working on spacing. I think Onalaska boys does probably a better job of spacing than anybody in the Cooley region.
Second shot for Gilster is off the mark. 14-point lead for the Panthers, 32-18. We're down a minute and a half left in the half. Baseline jumper, not there. They keep looking to push it. Here's Quick on the left side, not there.
Yeah, and it went, just left her hands inadvertently. Good call and turnover. Back to Osseo Fairchild.
One of our sponsors tonight, Allied Cooperative. The products you need from the people you trust, all close to home. From feed and grain to LP and refined fuels to Ace Hardware and Cynics. Allied Cooperative, now that's something to cheer about.
Oh boy, I don't know. Official said off of the Panthers.
Down to a minute, 32-18. 14-point lead for West Salem. Tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with Osseo Fairchild. Art Fay along with Terry Erickson bringing the game tonight on the KQEG High School Game of the Week. Steinke not going to go.
We're under a minute.
And we got a loose basketball and a foul inside. A little bit of a blocking foul with a leg.
Bit of nothing, actually. I didn't think.
They're calling against Kendall Gerke. That's her first. And Desiree Eibisburner.
We knew we'd see her a little bit. Desiree Ice Burner.
Jordan with a little bit of a step back.
Woo, she elevated too. Released it from the top of her jump.
For the second half. Latter part of this game, she has really been tough. 16 seconds, a lot of time for a shot. Not there. Quick.
Oh, nice shot fake.
Yeah.
I don't think high school players do that enough. Great shot fake, that time by Maddie Quick.
Maddie Quick putting that one in, doubles the score on Osseo Fairchild, 36-18. And we've come to the halftime. We'll take a break and be back after this on the KQEG High School Game of the Week.
You know Boyers Furniture. We've been in business over 100 years selling quality furniture at budget prices. But who's choosing the furniture we're selling?
We picked out sofas. Sofas.
And more sofas.
We picked out love seats.
And more love seats.
We picked out recliners.
Recliners.
And more recliners.
Dining room furniture.
Bedroom furniture.
With buyers like these and USA brands like Ashley, Marshfield, and Best, you can't do better than Boyer Furniture.
Pillow Pack, a new option available at West Salem, Sparta, and community health pharmacies to package your medications and vitamins.
This is the ultimate means of managing multiple prescriptions. Pillow Pack eliminates the work, worry, and confusion you've had in the past. Card packaging is also available. The pharmacies provide free delivery or mail-outs on all prescriptions. The Sparta location also provides free delivery from their grocery department.
Health Mart Pharmacies, caring for you and about you.
It's halftime here at West Salem High School. 36-18, the Panthers lead Osseo Fairchild tonight. The Thunder, and this is a girls basketball game at the KQEG High School Game of the Week. This is Art Fay along with Terry Erickson. We got Jesse here running the computer for us and Kyle on camera. And take a look at the scoring tonight for the West Salem Panthers. It's been pretty much two young ladies. Ella Jordan has got 14 points in the first half. She's got a couple of three-pointers in that mix. Maddie Quick, the junior, she has got 3 three-pointers and a total of 11 at the half. Paige Wiedemann has got 3 points, a single free throw for Allie Gilster. Kendall Gerke has 4 points, and Abby Cavadini has 3. 2 for 4 from the free throw line for the Panthers. For Osseo Fairchild, they are all in single digits. Brooke McEwen has 5 points. Madison Hugdahl and Mariah Steinke have 4. Michaela Steinke has 3 and 2 points for Lacey Fraz. And so, Terry, long-range shooting outside, as Jesse just observed here, long-range shooting kind of opened up the middle, and it's been a game that West Salem has been able to just add on to their total here as they built towards the first half.
Well, I'm sure one thing Matt Quick, the head coach in his third year, is talking about at halftime is just that. Continue to shoot the ball from the outside if it's there. If not, attack off the dribble, look inside, be available, make some good cuts. And I'm sure he's also addressing the fact that he likes the up-tempo game. I mean, similar to what Mike Malott did when he was a head coach, similar to Shane Smaling at Onalaska. However, if the numbers do not dictate that you attack, then that's when you back off a little bit, perhaps wait for the rest of your team and run your half-court sets. There's been some good times when, many times, when the numbers were there and the Panthers did a great job of attacking. Other times, perhaps break the defense down with your half-court. For Osseo Fairchild, I just think their shooting percentage was poor in the first half. They have the size inside. We talked about the strength that they have with Madison Hugdahl and Michaela Steinke, but they just have not been able to score from the paint. They haven't had a lot of second or third rebounds either.
No,
and
they haven't.
That's what's hurt them. But you can tell the Panthers have played one game and the Thunder have not played any. This is their opening game.
Tomorrow night we've got Eau Claire North at Onalaska, another girls' game.
Yeah.
I don't know what Eau Claire North has got. I haven't looked at that yet. But
Eau Claire North has kind of been in the middle of the big rivers. In the past few years, it's been Memorial has been good, but the team that's on top nearly every year is Chippewa Falls. They're an excellent team. I'm down in Dubuque working a game tomorrow night, and the crew, you and Rick, somebody's up in Onalaska tomorrow.
Yeah, myself and Rick are. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
And then we're back at it Monday for the home opener of the Holman boys, as they every year they seem to open up with Winona Senior high school team. So that will be a good chance for us to see the unveiling of the Holman Vikings.
All right, halftime, 36-18, just about ready for the second half. We'll be back right after this on the KQEG High School Game of the Week.
It's halftime on the KQEG TV High School Game of the Week. Tonight's game features the Osseo Fairchild Thunder and the West Salem Panthers. We'll return with the second half of tonight's game after these messages.
You know, the thing I'm most proud of when I think about our company is the reputation that we've been able to build in this community. Our technicians have done a great job going out and performing magnificent jobs for the customer. And our customers have rewarded us with some really great reviews online.
We have over 150 5-star reviews online right now. Our technicians do a great job out there, and our reviews show it.
We can say without hesitation, when you choose Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning, you'll be glad you did.
Want to keep your employees happy? Buy them all lunch. Hi, Jerry here at Big Boar Barbecue. We cater lunches all the time for businesses big and small, 10 to 500. We can handle it. Give us a call and we'll help you figure out a great menu. Let's face it, good people are hard to find, so we can help you keep the ones you got. My grandpa used to say, you want to keep someone happy? Feed them barbecue. Big Boar Barbecue, Highway 16 West Salem.
Just come on down for the best food in town at Big Boar Barbecue.
And online at BigBoarBBQ.com.
Welcome back to West Salem High School. Panthers have the basketball to start the second half, leading 36-18. And there's Ella Jordan going in. Nice feed to her, driving down the lane.
Jeez, is she going to be our player of the game for 2 games in a row or what? She's on her way.
Boy, she started on fire in the latter part of that first half. She's got 16 in the contest.
I don't know what she had for lunch and dinner and breakfast, but it must have been something good.
There's the Panthers with the basketball, and they got the advantage. On baseline, quick.
Oh, nice pass. It was a good idea, but Thunder back well on defense. Well, you as a former athlete, you know what, when you get in the groove sometimes, you know.
Oh, it just feels good, yeah.
Yeah.
It goes along with a lot of confidence. Off of Hugdahl. And she's giving a look like, really? Was that off of me?
Yeah, I get those as a referee once in a while, you know. Really? That was a foul? Really? And it always makes you stop and think, too. Maybe she's right, you know. Or maybe he's right. That's a fact. I mean, sometimes, you know, it tells a story right there that maybe you overreacted.
Well, Salem looking pretty good tonight in this contest. Up by 20, 38-18. And if you're just joining us, talked about it right at the top of the game. We had Tara Simpson, who's the head coach for Osseo Fairchild. Her dad is Jim Opperman, longtime coach on Alaska.
Yeah, and Tara was a good athlete there, too, along with her sister.
And we got a 3-second violation. So Jim is on the bench.
Second year again. It coached for several years before Tara took a break.
You know, it's got to be an interesting situation, being a head coach and your daughter's the head coach, and just, you know, play your role.
Yep, that's not easy for some people, though.
Jim looked like he's handling it pretty good.
Yeah, he is. Well, he's got that disposition, you know. Not everybody's cut out to be an assistant after they've been a head coach, so.
He said, say something good about me tonight. He's got a basketball tie that's very distinguished.
Well, we've complimented him several times already. Come on.
Tie looks pretty good, though. He's kept that one in good shape. We got a foul underneath. It's going to go against Osseo Fairchild, number 22, Madison Hugdahl. It's her second.
I like those baseline bounce passes inside.
You know, I could see, you know, not tonight it's not happening, but I could see Abby Cavadini having a big game somewhere along the line here.
Yeah, exactly.
She's a force inside.
By the way, Madison Hugdahl with a good block on the other end, and now let's see if the half-court game can produce a good shot.
There's a three. Off the rim. Put back by Hugdahl.
Nice. Using her frame inside. Excellent rebound and a putback.
Hugdahl was 6 in the contest. And a steal. And beating the defense back, but losing the handle, it goes over to West Salem.
Good recognition, too, on the pass inside, but a turnover. Grace Waldenberger, along with several other subs. Do you know that she was all-around cowgirl in the Wisconsin Rodeo? You know that?
Who was?
Grace Waldenberger, the sophomore.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Think she's a tough hombre or what? Yeah, I think so.
Well, there's a timeout on the floor. With that, we'll take a timeout. Be right back after this on the KQEG High School Game of the Week.
You're invited to visit the newly remodeled West Salem American Legion in downtown West Salem. Come see the new banquet hall and meeting rooms. Check out the new bar and amenities. Then stop in for a delicious fish and shrimp dinner with choice of potato and salad bar on the first, third, and last Friday of the month. Play bingo on the first Monday of the month. Bring the family for an all-you-can-eat breakfast on the second Sunday of the month. For more information, go to WestSalemPost51.com. Schedule your next event at the all-new West Salem American Legion in historic downtown West Salem.
At Boyers, we have a great selection of furniture.
At great prices.
And great personality.
We'll be the judges of that. Love seats, great.
Prices, great.
Personality, so-so. Sofas, great.
Prices, great.
Personality, so-so.
Recliners, great.
Prices, great. Personalities,
But I'm your grandpa. Can't you give me a break?
All judges' decisions are final at Boyer's Furniture.
Please.
Welcome back to West Salem High School. It's a 38-20 contest right now. West Salem with the lead. Osseo Fairchild with the basketball. Thunder in the dark uniforms and a shot just off the free throw line by Brooke McCune.
Brooke McCune, a three-sport athlete, all-conference in volleyball.
And a partial block by Hugdahl. That will stay with the Panthers.
Panthers showing a little zone the last couple of times, mixing things up a little bit. A little surprise and change. Abby Cavadini back in along with Kendall Gerke.
Here's a three. Cavadini with position underneath and a bucket.
An easy bucket, had inside position, a failure to block out by the Thunder.
Cavadini with 5 now.
She's a 5'11" post player, and she's going to have to be their inside threat.
40-22 is the contest score. Nice move inside, and that's not going to go, but we're going to probably see some free throws out of that one.
Well, the defense closed the baseline driving lane, so she spun around, and the result for Brooke McCune is shooting 2.
And she connects on the first.
Mariah Stanky, the sophomore, sister of senior Michaela Stanky, reports in.
Kuhn with now 9 in the game. 16-point contest and thrown out of bounds. Tried to lob it inside to Cavadini, but way out of her reach.
Matt, one thing I like about him, inside I'm sure he agonizes over turnovers, but he stays pretty composed, especially early in the season. Now, would you be that composed end of the season? No, probably not.
Yeah, but you can see there's just, that edge of intensity. And they gave that one as a three-pointer.
Three-pointer and a timeout. Michaela Stanky with that.
She reached that one.
So immediately the Thunder calls a timeout.
Union State Bank of West Salem is proud to support West Salem athletics. Union State Bank is hometown community bank serving families and businesses in the Cooley region. For all your banking needs, it's a Union State Bank where customers and community come first, and they are a member of the FDIC.
Some of these smaller communities, West Salem, Bangor, they have just more banks than some of the larger communities, you know that? What does that tell you? Does that tell you there's some money in these small communities?
Maybe.
Some farmers, maybe, with some resources?
Well, you like to think so. I mean, it's a tough world out there. You're in the farming business.
Oh, my God. I have a lot of respect for the farming industry.
Cavadini down at the baseline off her leg, and I was going to give it back to West Salem Panthers.
.34 left in this game.
It's down to a 13-point contest. It was as much as 20 points for West Salem with the lead. Karen Metzler is into the contest, number 42 for Osseo Fairchild. Has a long shot by Jordan off the back of the racket. .13-20 left in the contest.
It's like the old matchup zone that Bill Musselman introduced at Minnesota decades ago.
It was stolen away by Cavadini, but trying to get it down court. Stolen back.
Thunder doing a nice job of spreading the floor out with good spacing.
Oh, pick in the pocket. Maddie Quick going all the way on the glass, not going to go.
Oh, a little
Metzler.
Fast break of their own, says the Thunder. Taking a page out of the Panther playbook.
Autumn Volbrecht. That makes it an 11-point game. About as close as it's been for a long time.
Some not real good decisions in the Panther half-court game. I hear Matt Quick say, taking care of the ball, making good decisions. He's exactly right. Fake a pass, make a pass is something that clinicians always teach.
West Salem in need of a bucket here to get back into rhythm. Baseline drive. And
oh,
what do we get a call for a reach-in foul?
We do.
I think that's going against Karen Metzler. That's her first. And Metzler comes out of the contest.
One officiating point that we always discuss is if on a jump ball, if you can get away with a jump ball and not a foul, call the jump ball.
Wow. Paige Wiedemann, that's her second three.
Good recognition too, Paige Wiedemann coming off the bench.
And that feed came from an assist from Abby Cavadini. 43-29, West Salem. Nice drive. And, offensive call. Offensive charge.
I thought that was a good drive to the basket, too.
First foul on Lacey Fraz. Cavadini with a nice little move and a step back, not there.
Oh, nice pass.
Wow, I don't know how she got that through.
Wow. Good vision, having your head up and your eyes focused. That pass, Michaela Steinke, believe, recognized her teammate open under the basket.
So Metzler at the line for two. She connects on the first.
Corin Metzler, a senior. We talked about early, only 6 seniors on this Osseo Fairchild roster. Only 1 playing for the Panthers.
10 of 14 from the free throw line for Osseo Fairchild tonight. $12-point game, 11 and a half minutes left in the contest, 43-31. Ella Jordan kicking it back out. And at the top of the key, not there. Jordan with the rebound. 15-footer on the right, not going. We get ahead to Metzler, looking for her teammates to catch up. Baseline jumper, not there.
Good ball movement, though. Didn't result in a basket, but I like the way they unselfishly moved the ball. Another turnover. Don't you feel the same way I do, that there's just some turnovers are acceptable and some are like, come on.
Yeah. I mean, you just kind of go, should you have that pass or not?
Should you made that pass? Should you have made that pass? Should you have been more patient?
The shot, Osseo Fairchild on the left, not there. Thunder will keep the basketball, fighting themselves down by a dozen.
Tara Simpson, the head coach for the Thunder, still in the game. Still hollering instructions out.
Good putback up and in.
Good form on that shot, too, by Michaela Steinke.
And a hard drive, and it goes down. Gilster, that's her third point.
Use the back of the rim.
And Hugdahl puts it back up and in. Good strong move inside. She's got 8.
Yeah, she's going to have a good season.
So it's a 45-35 contest right now. West Salem leading Osseo Fairchild. 10:05 left in the game. We'll be back right after this on the KQEG High School Game of the Week.
You're invited to visit the newly remodeled West Salem American Legion in downtown West Salem. Come see the new banquet hall and meeting rooms. Check out the new bar and amenities. Then stop in for a delicious fish and shrimp dinner with choice of potato and salad bar on the first, third, and last Friday of the month. Play bingo on the first Monday of the month. Bring the family for an all-you-can-eat breakfast on the second Sunday of the month. For more information, go to westsalempost51.com. Schedule your next event at the all-new West Salem American Legion in historic downtown West Salem.
I often hear from people that a bank is just a bank. Well, I encourage you to talk to our customers, our employees, or check out our reviews to find out why you can't live without Citizen State Bank. I also encourage you to stop in one of our offices, since the difference will be felt within seconds, and is why we are known to have one of the best cultures in the industry. So what are you waiting for? Why don't you stop in to check out what all the buzz is about? I guarantee you won't be disappointed.
10:05 left in the game. It's a 10-point lead for the West Salem Panthers tonight. West Salem in the white uniforms. Osseo Fairchild in the dark with the orange trim. West Salem led in scoring tonight by Ella Jordan. She's got 16 so far. 11 points for Maddie Quick. All those 11 points coming in the first half. And we're going to whistle.
Good active hands that time, which coaches talk about all the time with Elise Dahl.
Foul goes against Allie Gilster. That is her third. And Allie comes out of the game. 3 team fouls on each of these clubs.
Number 30, Elise Dahl, only a freshman.
And a loose basketball picked off by the Panthers.
Tried to split the defense and it wasn't there.
Oh, Hugdahl with good hustle. Back to her teammate all the way down. 2 points, Elise Dahl. Her first of the night.
See what hustle does? Get you that easy basket. Thunder has worked themselves back into this game.
They have an opportunity to cut this down to 6. That lost out of bounds. (45-37). Just inside, 9 minutes left. Ella Jordan was scoring. That's when they built up that biggest lead.
They've been kind of quiet, though, this
she has.
Last few minutes. The whole team has with their scoring. And it went dry. Yeah, I don't like the way this possession looks. See if it results in any kind of a shot. And it doesn't.
Well, no.
You can see when there's can't you get that feel when there's kind of dysfunctional kind of play? It's just you know that something on the horizon is not going to be good. You just can sense it as a coach, as a referee, hopefully as a broadcaster. You can see when things are just not in rhythm and tempo, just chaotic. That's what that looked like.
And these are the kind of time frames, you know, that you see the other team kind of make their run, come back at you.
You do. And they missed an easy opportunity to cut the lead even further on that.
Salem didn't have the numbers, so they pull it back out.
Exactly. Recognize that well.
And Hugdahl with a block and a loose basketball. There's a shot from long range, not going to be there.
Another pretty sloppy possession. Some of those decisions are allowing the Thunder to get back in the game.
Pass underneath. Oh, nice entry pass.
And good entry pass. And the best part of that was the fact that Brooke McCune sealed the defense.
And coming back the other way, long range shot, Gilster.
Did they need that one or what?
That was a long drought there.
It sure was.
And we're going to foul.
Good call, blocking foul.
Kendall Gerke picked up that foul. That's her second. Into Hugdahl, and she'll be going to the line.
Yeah, she got up and elevated well and drew the foul.
You know, that's one where, Terry, they throw it inside. She just kept it up high, didn't bring it down.
She did. You teach that all the time, don't you, in practice? Abby Cavadini, I think, guilty of that foul. How many young players, even high school, college players, forget to keep that ball up?
Just a natural motion.
Yeah,
let them bring it down.
It is.
Hugdahl with the first. And a gentle backspin puts in the second.
Yeah, gentle is a good word. I thought that looked good when it left her hand. The net barely moved, Art.
48-41, 7-point game.
Ooh, dangerous.
Hard drive and a good bucket.
Couldn't you see the determination in that move? Kendall Gerke she meant business. It was a power dribble, and she wasn't going to be denied.
Gerke with 6 in the game.
2 big buckets for the Panthers, stretching the lead back to 9.
Maddie quick. Flipping it back out to Maddie.
Ooh. And
stuck basketball, so jump ball, possession was Salem.
It is a jump ball. How many times does that happen from 3-point line? Is like, Jesse, our executive producer, just once a year.
Yeah, we see it about once a year. Assistant coach is going to come out, see if he can get it.
Oh, come on. Let's see your jumping ability. You're supposed to tip it and put it in.
The assistant coach comes out and frees it up.
See, Matt Quick wasn't going to do it because he might go up and come down on his ankle, and that might be the end of him. So get an assistant to do it.
And a jump ball underneath. This time it goes to Osseo Fairchild. Yeah, she hadn't made the switch. Now she actually should switch it back. There she goes. 9-point contest, 50-41 West Salem.
Interesting matchup in the post now, too. Paige Wiedemann.
And West Salem recognized again they didn't have the numbers, so they pull it back out. Hard drive on the turnaround, and she's going to collect it and one.
She changed directions. That's not easy to do. I clipped that one out, Matt Quick, and show your younger players how to use that move to the basket. Kind of a little deception to it.
And that's Anna McConkey, and she got a lot of playing time on the JV tonight.
Yeah, and I don't know if you missed our early part of our broadcast, but she was our player of the week along with Ella Jordan. Players of the game against the Hilltoppers.
Junior varsity tonight was won by Osseo Fairchild, 51-43.
Mariah Steinke back in, replacing Madison Hugdahl, who's played well.
Loose basketball, Cavadini comes up with it. Foot race all the way down, a little head shake, and travel.
I like the jump stop, maybe one little step too much.
You could almost hear that the way it came down, just the extra.
Yep. Just a microscopic move. Madison Hugdahl back in the game. Wasn't it? Not much of a travel, but a little bit.
Just enough. Not an NBA travel.
Oh, no. Oh, call that an NBA game, be your last game officiating. Call a foul on a superstar, be your last game officiating.
53-41, West Salem. Closing in on 5 minutes left in the game. First game of the year for Osseo Fairchild. Second one for the West Salem Panthers. And we got double team in the corner.
Yeah, out of bounds.
Stepped on the line.
Matt Quick wanted a timeout too, but Paul Laxton didn't see it.
Oh, wait. Down at this end, they say he got it before she stepped out. So, call goes to the way of the Panthers. Is it time to dump your bank? Make the switch to Citizens State Bank and discover why they are considered one of the top banks in the nation and have one of the best cultures in the industry. Citizens State Bank, an experience like no other. They got locations in La Crosse and Onalaska. Citizens State Bank. Well, Ella Jordan had 14 points in the first half. She's got 2 in the second. And Maddie Quick had 11 in the first half, Terry, and she's got none in the second.
Yeah, they've won cold.
They really have, and everybody else has had to pick it up. And Osseo Fairchild, after trailing by 18, been able to knock this down as many as 7, but right now they find themselves down by a dozen. Cavadini.
Jesse, did you say once in a no? Oh, get a different ball. It's got to be. Get a different jumper too.
I don't know. This one's up there. Oh, you got another kid coming out.
Yeah, that's better.
That looks like a high jumper.
Yeah,
track team.
Best looking sweatshirt in the stadium too. I'll tell you that.
All right. So again, get stuck like that. It's a jump ball, possession arrow. West Salem. Second time tonight that's got lodged in there, and you said we haven't seen one of those 2 in a season, 2 in a whole year.
Saw 2 in about a minute stretch.
Yeah. The ball out of bounds, still West Salem's. As we said, tomorrow night, Eau Claire North at Onalaska girls contest. We'll be bringing that. I'll be there along with Rick Wilson. Nice move down the lane.
Is it ever a good move? Good body control, too.
Nice Stanky. She's got 6 in the contest. Jump ball.
Shows her athleticism on that move.
Osseo Fairchild basketball. Right about now, if Osseo Fairchild is going to make a run, now's the time.
They had a couple runs. See if they have one more in them.
Abdal on top of the key. Trying to get it inside. It looks similar to what they tried to do in the first half. Didn't have much luck. There's Ella Jordan getting it down court quickly. They'll kick it back out. Maddie Quick.
Nice move.
Oh, just couldn't finish it. Tries to put it back. Oh. Boy, she whipped her head there. I don't know.
Ooh.
She seems all right.
Thunder got away with a foul on that.
Had the legs cut out from underneath her, but she seems all right. 53-43. Cavadini, not there. The look they wanted. Tipped out of bounds. Osseo Fairchild basketball.
Another long game here this evening with all the subs and all the whistles.
Nice drive down the lane, loses the handle. Panther basketball.
It was a nice drive. Another sub coming in for the Thunder.
Well, these teams, they mirror each other a lot as far as how they use their bench.
Almost like an offense-defensive substitution
it does feel like
system.
That. Hit the bucket.
It didn't get stuck, though.
No. That one goes down. Paige Wiedemann for 2.
Paige Wiedemann, the junior, just looked good on those mid-range jump shots.
Wiedemann with 8. Gonna pass it inside. Can't hang on to it.
A little off balance and a turnover. Brooke McCune with that turnover.
We're inside of 3 minutes left in the game. 55-43. Quick to Jordan. Quick saves it and out to her teammate. Nice hustle. And now it goes out of bounds. They square up for the shot from 3, not there. Cavadini ahead. And the Panthers recognizing, this is a young team, and they're recognizing to pull back.
Yeah.
Take some time.
Exactly. But the Thunder are doing a lot better job of getting back on defense. Cutting off that easy baskets by the Panthers.
We're down to 2 minutes. And a little bit of a wild shot, but she's going to be going to the free throw line.
Wild shot, but she was bailed out.
Eisberger going to the line.
Lots of youth for head coach Tara Simpson, and she told me yesterday on the phone we might have some seniors at starting, but we're pretty young, and she's right. You can see the inexperience.
Eisberger gets to the next one. Makes it 55-44. Right at 2 minutes left of the contest.
Just in time for the 2-minute warning.
Yeah, perfect timing. Your Health Mart Pharmacy is West Salem Pharmacy. They can help you keep your medications straight with what they've got called a pillow pack. All your meds in one plastic wrapping container, one for each day. West Salem Pharmacy, caring for you and about you, with locations in Sparta, La Crosse, and Highway 16 in West Salem. I've seen those things, and if you got to take a lot of medication, that sure does make sense to have one of those.
Well, our sister has a lot of medication, and we're blessed to still have her with us, but she takes a heck of a lot of medication, and it's certainly extended her life, and she has one of those packs too. So it's kind of the common theme now among pharmacies.
11-point contest. We're down to 2 minutes. We're watching the teams warm up tonight, Terry. You know, every now and then you see that, and West Salem's got it. They've got a jersey or a T-shirt that's got their season's theme on it. It's called Team Family.
Yeah, Team Family. Boy, so many teams now have used that family word component in there. And, of course, that started with the NBA had some family themes, and everybody seems to be using it now.
I'll give this Osseo team a lot of credit, Terry. Boy, they do hustle. They play hard.
Well, you talked about their success last year. I think they're going to be good again.
Well, it could be. Ball goes out of bounds, but it goes over to Osseo Fairchild. Yeah, these kids hustle.
Well, that's what you look for. Energy, enthusiasm, effort, hustle. I mean, if you don't have that competitive spirit, then that's a disappointing fact.
Paige Wiedemann with a body foul. And it puts at the line Brooke McCune. McCune with 11 in the contest. She is the leading scorer. Madison Hugdahl has got 10. McCune now with a dozen.
Here, Tara Simpson still barking directions like her dad used to do when she played for him.
Pass inside to Jordan.
Oh, good conversion onto the ball. Good help. Good drop to the baseline.
Yep, Maddie Quick got called for reaching in.
Yeah, when you don't move your feet and you reach in, you're going to get called for a foul.
Yeah, that was a classic. Don't move your feet.
Exactly, yeah. The rodeo queen, Grace Waldenberger, back in the game for West Salem.
Steinke misses that free throw. Down to minute 27. And it's a 9-point game. Osseo's going to have to be starting to look for a three-point shot pretty quick here. And hitting the deck, and we got a travel call.
Ooh. One of the points of emphasis, too, is if you're on the floor but you don't move to roll or you don't move to get up, it's not a turnover. That time, she must have moved.
Like she got a little bit of a roll. That was Ella Jordan. And we got a foul on the ground. So put McCune back at the line.
She shoots a bonus.
She's 7 for 7 tonight from the free throw line.
Oh, didn't you use the word gentle in the first half when she put one in?
She's got that nice backspin on it.
Yeah. Now, did you have any spin on your ball, or did you shoot a knuckleball?
Knuckleballer.
Were you?
It's kind of like a push shot.
Did you one of those guys that would shoot and it'd be wish, hope, and wonder?
Yeah, just more wonder. 55-48.
Nice effort by Brooke McCune on the defensive end.
Down to a minute left. And ball in the backcourt.
Yeah, it was. It was.
Yep.
Correct call.
Off her foot.
I think West Salem fans thought maybe it was a foul, but I think that was a good no call. Maddie Quick back in the game.
Trying to find that open shot.
Little sense of urgency here,
there
girls.
is. The shot goes up, not there.
Nice rebound.
Yeah.
And get a timeout, and that's what Coach Simpson did.
Just like that, we got a 5-point game. Osseo Fairchild within reach, 55-50. We got 33 seconds left.
Well, now I think the game plan is if you don't intercept the inbounds pass, call a foul immediately. If you're Matt Quick, you're saying, okay, don't forget you can run the baseline. Count internally, count 1,001. As soon as you get to 4, get a timeout if you can't get it in.
Again, tomorrow night we've got Eau Claire North at Onalaska. That's a girls' game we'll be covering for you with Rick Wilson and myself, Art Fay. This is Terry Erickson alongside of me.
I'm sure there'll be a lot of people to see the home opener. A lot of high expectations for that Hilltopper team. Last year went to the sectionals. Of course, Shane Smaling has taking his team, won a state championship at Bangor. Lots of talent, 5 returning starters, 4 of them all conference. Well, you think the Onalaska Aquinas game will be a sellout on the girls' side? How about the Onalaska Central on the boys' side? You think they'll be hard to get tickets? Oh my goodness.
We've got such high-quality basketball in our area.
Oh, and it started with the Midwest Players Classic at the house that Art built about, 10 years ago?
Yeah.
And it's maybe even more. It's gotten better every year.
Maddie Quick loses the handle of it. Maddie gets it back.
Foul. Tara says foul, and she's right. Only way the Thunder can get back in the game is stop the clock, and they need one more foul to get the Panthers in bonus. Like right now. There you go.
So we'll walk her down here and start shooting free throws.
We used to have a drill in practice, Art, too, where we would, the coach would have us foul, foul trying to get the ball, so the official doesn't think it's intentional.
Really?
Yeah, we used to do that drill all the time.
Osseo Fairchild has outscored West Salem this second half, 32-19. Pull this one close.
Nice move.
Oh, put back by Hugdahl, not there. Third time, not there. On the floor.
Usually 3 times is a charm, but it didn't go that time.
No, and down to 3 seconds left in the game. And a 5-point difference between the two clubs. And take that shot. Long range one, not there. And a 55-50 win for West Salem. Well, it was 38-18 at half. And after the first half, there was a lot of scoring that came from on the West Salem side. Ella Jordan and Maddie Quick. And between the two in the second half, they only scored 2 points. In the first half, together they had 25.
Yeah, maybe they should have just sat out the second half. Not really, just kidding. But boy, sometimes a halftime break cools you off.
It did in that case.
Exactly.
Take a quick look at how this scoring came together. For West Salem, they were led by Ella Jordan. She had 16, also in double figures. Maddie Quick, 11, all coming in the first half. 8 points for Paige Wiedemann. She had a couple of three-pointers involved there. And Anna McConkey had 3 points. 6 points for Allie Gilster, as well as Kendall Gerke. 5 points for Abby Cavadini. Taking a quick look at the scorecard, 2, 6, 8, 10, 12. It's leading the way, 17 points for Brooke McEwen. A lot of those coming at the free throw line. Also in double figures was Madison Hugdahl. She had 10. 2 for Lacey Fraz, a free throw for Desiree Eisberner. 8 points for Michaela Steinke, 2 for Autumn Volbrecht. Mariah Steinke had 2. Elise Dahl with 2. And Karen Metzler contributed 2 for Osseo Fairchild. Osseo Fairchild now 0-1, first game of the season for them. And the West Salem Panthers go even to 1-1, both non-conference games tonight against Osseo Fairchild, last Tuesday night against the Onalaska Hilltoppers, and that loss of the opener for them.
Well, looking at, you said you summarized very well about the Thunder coming back, outplaying the Panthers in the second half, and it showed their resiliency, showed their coaching. It showed the fact that there's promise for them in their season. And by the way, they are off until Tuesday, December 3rd, when they have their home opener against Augusta. West Salem back in action Monday already against Holman here stepping again out of the conference to play the Holman Vikings from the MVC. My players of the game, as we quickly conclude this page, Wiedemann for West Salem, along with Ella Jordan. She had a great first half. Didn't get as many shots off in the second half, but played a good floor game. For the Osseo Fairchild Thunder, you talked about Brooke McEwen, her free throw shooting. She's my player of the game, along with junior Madison Hugdahl.
All right. And I'll just report here, I don't get this very often, but Illinois women, they defeated Arkansas Pine Bluff 65-50 tonight. That's my kid sister who's the head coach for Illinois. So they are 3-1 now on the season. Good for the Illini.
Boy, you got some stars in that family, huh? All right,
we got one.
Her as a Division I head coach, and you as a Division I leader of the lacrosse center.
Yeah.
By the way, next time you and I get on, we'll talk about the status of the addition to the lacrosse center. Huh? Can we do that?
We can. I'll be happy to. Again tonight, we've got a final here. The West Salem Panthers winning a non-conference game 55-50 over the Osseo Fairchild Thunder. For Kyle and Jesse and Terry Erickson, I'm Art Fay. Thank you for joining us tonight on the KQEG High School Game of the Week.
You've been watching the KQEG TV High School Game of the Week. Tonight's girls basketball game featured the Osseo Fairchild Thunder and the West Salem Panthers. The High School Game of the Week is made possible by our sponsors, like Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning. Your comfort is their business on Southwest 2nd Avenue in Onalaska. Schumacher Kish, Cremation and Funeral Services in La Crosse, La Crescent, and Onalaska. Boyer's Furniture, quality furniture at affordable prices on South Avenue, La Crosse. Citizen State Bank, a banking experience like no other, with locations in La Crosse and Onalaska. Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill on Leonard Street in historic downtown West Salem. American Family Insurance and your agent in West Salem, Jim Quinn. Union State Bank of West Salem, where customers and community come first. Big Boar Barbecue, Highway 16 in West Salem. Big Boar Barbecue, now that's a mouthful. The newly remodeled West Salem American Legion on Leonard Street in downtown West Salem. West Salem Pharmacy, Highway 16 West Salem, caring for you and about you. West Salem Pharmacy. And Allied Cooperative in Toma, West Salem, and Arcadia. Thanks for watching high school basketball on KQEG TV and KQEGTV.com.